Hi, welcome back to Sneha Study Circle. In this video, we are going to solve analogy questions from 1 to 10.
Let's solve analogy question 1. The question is newspaper is to press as cloth is to what? Options are tailor, textile, stitcher, mill. Let's go through the options carefully. A tailor stitches ready-made cloths but doesn't make the cloth. Textile refers to fabric itself, not the place where it produced. A stitcher is just a person who joins fabric pieces, so it's also not the answer. So what's left? Option D, mill, because a mill is the place where cloth is made, just like press produces a newspaper. So the final analogy is newspaper is to press and cloth is to mill. Let's solve analogy question 2. The question is Bombay is to Maharashtra as Trivandrum is to what? The options are Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Kerala. Let's check the each option. Tamil Nadu, its capital is Chennai, not Trivandrum. Karnataka, capital is Bangalore. Andhra Pradesh, capital is Amravati or Vizag. So that leaves only one correct match, option C, Kerala. So Trivandrum is the capital of Kerala, just like Bombay belongs to Maharashtra. So the analogy is Bombay belongs to Maharashtra, Trivandrum is to Kerala. Let's solve analogy question 3. The question is vigilant is to alert as viable is to what? Options possible, achievable, feasible, practical. Let's analyze the options. Possible means something can happen but doesn't mean it's workable. Achievable means attainable, not the same as practical. Practical means realistic, close but still not identical in meaning. So which one truly means capable of being done successfully? Option C, feasible. Therefore, vigilant is to alert, viable is to feasible. Let's solve analogy question 4, which was asked in the Bank PO exam 1996. The question is doctor is to nurse as question mark is to follower. Options are employer, leader, worker, manager. Let's look at the relationships. Employer and worker are connected through employment, not through leadership. A manager supervises employees, but a follower needs someone to lead, not to manage. So a worker is not the opposite of follower either. So who gets a follower? Yeah, option B, leader. Just like nurse assists a doctor, follower follows a leader. That's the perfect analogy. Let's solve analogy question 5. The question is cattle is to herd as sheep is to what? Options are mob, crowd, shawl, flock. Let's go one by one. Mob refers to disorderly group of people, not animals. A crowd is also refers to humans gathered together. So this is also not the option. A shawl is used for a group of fish. So this is also not the option. So what's left? Yeah, option D, flock. A flock is collective noun for sheep and also for birds. That's the perfect pair. Cattle is to herd as sheep is to flock. Let's solve analogy question 6. The question is moon is to satellite. So earth is to what? Options asteroid, solar system, planet, sun. Now think about it. The moon revolves around the earth, which makes it a satellite. So we need to find what category the earth belongs to. Is it an asteroid? No. Asteroids are just rocky fragments floating in space. Is it a solar system? No. That's a whole collection of planets and the sun. What about sun? That's the star Earth revolves around, not its own category. So what exactly is Earth then? Yes, it's a planet. That's why the correct analogy is moon is to satellite and Earth is to planet. Here is analogy question 7. Forecast is to future. Regret is to what? Options are since, past, next, present. Let's reason this step by step. When we forecast, we make predictions about what's going to happen. It's the future. When we regret, what are we thinking about? Is it our next action? No. Is it the present? Not really. Is it our sins? Sometimes related, but that's not a time period. So, regret always related to things that have already happened. That means it connects to the past. The correct option is option B, past. So the relationship is forecast is to future, regret is to past. Let's tackle analogy question 8. Influenza is to virus. Typhoid is to what? Options bacillus, bacteria, protozoa, parasite. Now this is a biology based reasoning question. Influenza, we all know that it's a viral infection. So it's caused by a virus. Now what about typhoid?
Is it caused by a parasite? No, that causes malaria. Is it a protozoa infection? Not at all. Bacillus is a shape of some bacteria, not the general category. So, what actually causes a typhoid? Typhoid caused by a type of bacteria. Hence, the correct answer is option B, bacteria. That makes it influenza virus, typhoid is to bacteria. Let's solve a psychology style analogy question 9. Fear is to threat. Anger is to what? Options are force, panic, compulsion, provocation. Think logically. Fear is a reaction to threat, something that causes it. Now, anger is also a reaction, but to what? Let's test. Does force cause anger? Not really. Does panic? That's just another emotion. What about compulsion? Compulsion is when you are forced to act, not what triggers anger. So, what's left? Something that provokes or triggers anger, that is provocation. The correct answer is option D, provocation. That's the perfect logic. Fear is to threat, anger is to provocation. Let's finish analogy question 10. Melt is to liquid, freeze is to what? Options: ice, condense, solid, crystal. Now let's break it down. When something melts, it changes into liquid state. So when something freezes, it changes into what? Let's test the options. Ice, correct in context but too specific. What about condense? That's the another process, not a result. What about crystal? Refers to structure, not the state. So what's the general result of freezing? It's become a solid. Yes, hence the correct analogy is melt is to liquid, freeze is to solid. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe to Sneha Study Circle. Thank you.